I'm Nancy, and I do live in Northeast Connecticut. I had a car accident, and I knew I needed to have an attorney to help me. I've been familiar with Anderson trial lawyers for more than 40 years. It's a very prominent name, so I figured I could count on them.
Nancy's case was pretty tragic because a kid had left his house. He was in his 20s, his lower 20s. He was in college, going way too fast. And he went around a corner and couldn't negotiate the corner. Nancy just happened to be coming down the hill towards him. Nancy pulled her car all the way into the grass on the right-hand side, and he came around the corner, could not navigate it, and hit her head on, continued straight, he was going so fast, crossed the road, into the woods, hit a tree, and died. In any case involving injuries, you have to wait till a person reaches a certain plateau in recovery. They call it maximum medical improvement. And at that point, then you can start to put the pieces together to say, what are their damages? And there are two types of damages. There are economic damages, which is medical bills, lost wages, things that you can add up on a calculator. And then there are non-economic damages, which is things that people refer to like pain and suffering. But really, I think where the non-economic damages are how they affect your life. She had been very active. She was a fisherman. I went to her house and I saw her boat sitting in the lawn. And I walked to the side of the boat and I saw a picture in my head. And the picture was the wheel of the trailer sunken into the lawn about 6 inches. And the lawn was kind of growing up around it. And it kind of showed in one frame in my mind the past 4 years of her life and how it's been changed. We put the case on and I showed that one photograph and I said, if there's one picture I thought could sum up how her life has changed, I would submit this does. We got a decision. That decision was very fair, very reasonable, unlike what the defense had been offering. It made me very happy for her.
Chris Anderson is extremely caring. He actually cared about me, my well-being. He cared about what the outcome was going to look like. He was extremely dedicated. And most of all, I think he was patient because he didn't want to just hurry through it, accept anything, just to move on to the next thing. He cared enough about what happened to me to stick with me. He stood by me for a very long time, and that means everything.
What separates us from other people is the willingness and the ability to go to the nth degree. If she had just taken what they offered her, she wouldn't have gotten what's reasonable, what's fair.